Thank you for joining this webinar. I'm Emma. I'm the PMM for CybeReady, and let us begin. So a few minutes of introduction, a little bit about the company, then some numbers about the situation and the problem that we see today, and then we're going to dive right into the real demo, live demo. So let us begin. CybeReady. A little bit about us. So we were founded in 2016, and since then we grew a little bit. We now operate in over 30 countries around the world in major markets such as the US, UK, Italy, and France. We administer security awareness training in over 40 languages and to over 1 million employees around the world. Our customers range mostly from mid-size to large-size enterprises. So our mission is really to provide organizations the confidence they need to combat cyber attacks missed by technology. And this was the founder's vision back in the days, because they realized this is going to be a major issue and it's growing. And just to put numbers behind this issue, let's take a look at a study published by Checkpoint, one of the biggest cyber defense companies in the world. And this was published in 2021. Now, according to Checkpoint, if we take an organization of 20,000 employees, and let's say, according to them, that a user or an employee will exchange roughly 600 emails a month, which is roughly 20 emails a day, makes sense. That means that the organization will exchange 12 million emails a month. Now, Checkpoint, according to their data, the vendor miss rate, which means with all best cyber defense technologies in place, we will still miss 1.23% of attacks. That means that an organization will be exposed to almost 150,000 attacks missed by technology. Now, you know that, and we know that, and this is why security awareness training exists. Yet, with what we're seeing today, this problem even is amplified. And the reason is we see an increase of employee turnover. We see more remote work. And go back. And we see the advance of phishing attacks that is happening. So with all of this in place, what is going on is that we need rapid or very, very fast training. Otherwise, we won't be able to solve the problem of phishing attacks and cyber attacks in general. So we now have to cater to a different experience. We now need to cater to a solution that companies have no choice but to quickly train their employees in order to deal with the numbers that we're currently seeing. So CybeReady, what we did is we are catering to that specific problem. So with security awareness today, all solutions that exist today, with all of them, you still need to undergo one or more of the steps that you see here on the left-hand side, whether it is to choose from a long list of training content to know which content is suitable for you and your employees, to make decisions on the frequency of training, translate training content, how to know which risk groups should be exposed to what type of phishing simulations and what content. And what we see also a lot is that security departments don't want to overburden employees with a lot of training content. So all of these steps on the left-hand side are steps required or necessary in order to perform security awareness training. And all of these steps take time. What we did here is take all of these steps and replace them with one button, one click, intelligent automation that provides you with the fastest results. Now, it's maybe sometimes a bit tough to believe that one click can provide end-to-end intelligent automation solution, Our clients even say that sometimes one of our clients say that they have seen ROI since week 1. Other clients see ROI very, very quickly, and we had adhere to fast results, which is our mission. So without further ado, this is, let's dive into the demo right now. Let me switch over. Now this is live. So let me switch over 1 second and dive into our demo. This is our demo dashboard. And let me begin with actually showing you the phishing campaign. When we administer phishing, basically, what we have here, our prospects, our client, when they get the platform. I know that there is a lot of information going on here, but this is not for you to figure out. This is for our machine. So when you open up the platform within the phishing simulation section, what you can see on the left-hand side over here is a list of suggested simulations that are personalized already for your organization. The reason we know how to personalize these phishing simulations for your organization is because we use machine learning. With every training session across departments, across industries, across organizations, we constantly learn through intelligent automation what would work best. So when you're receiving our platform, you will already receive best suitable phishing simulations for you. So on the left-hand side, as you can see, there is a learning cycle, the first initial learning cycles. There are 10 simulations. You can click and see each one of these simulations. Let's say I click on this one. And on the right-hand side, we will see that is very, very easily editable if you choose to do so. Close this. By the way, a lot of our simulations look simple is because we found out that rather simple simulations work much, much better than, let's say, elaborate or those that look like marketing emails. So many simulations are very personalized and very simple looking. You can edit them. Now, once you go through them, those 10 simulations, you can choose all of these if you want. If for some reason you want to switch one, you can click on the shuffle button and another simulations will be provided for you. Once you go and review all of them, they're going to be running for 3 months. So it's a cycle of 3 months. All you have to do is just click activate, and that's it. These simulations are going to run for a period of 3 months in drip mode. What does drip mode mean? That means that different employees will receive different simulations at different times. Why? Because we all know that there is this phenomena that employees tell one another there is a phishing test or phishing simulation going on. So for example, Laura would get a phishing simulation and she can tell Lauren, hey, don't click on it. This is a test. So we know this is happening. We want employees to be on their toes. So Laura and Anne and Lauren will all get different simulations at different times. When they get that phishing simulation, let's say that employee will get a certain phishing simulation and they will click on the forbidden link. What would happen is in some simulations, we would ask them to insert their password. And once they do, obviously, we don't keep any of the passwords. They're immediately deleted. Once they do, and they click on the forbidden link, they will get just in-time training. So tips on the left-hand side and a 90-second video that will teach them exactly at that moment what to avoid and what to look for signs. So these are the phishing simulations. Now, you would like to see as a company at a given time how you're doing. So we will revert to resilience. And in resilience, we're able to see how the company is doing over time. So let's see what is going on here. We separate the group of employees into 3 groups. The red is the high-risk group, the blue is the medium risk, and the green is those low clickers or no clickers is the low-risk group. We want to see over time that the organization reduces the high-risk group and increases the low-risk group. So we can see this. This is also the click rate. So if we want to see how you're doing, this is a reflection of the organization over time. And we can also see it through in locations. So for example, let's take a look at United Kingdom. Click rate would be different and the risk groups will be different. Then, for example, let's choose Italy. In Italy, we would see a different behavior occurring. We can also see this per business unit. So if we choose R&D, for example, we would see a certain behavior with the high risk, medium, and the green, and the click rate differently from, let's say, for procurement. Okay, so we would see a different behavior. So at any given moment, you can see how the organization is doing, departments, business locations. Okay, I do want to show you one other thing today is programs. So we do want to train much, much faster. As we said, our mission is to train your employees the fastest. So what we do is cater to those high-risk groups and as new employees. Okay, so in programs, again, you don't have to do anything. Beginners, those new employees, and the high-risk groups, they actually can get double intensity training. So our machine has already set up a communication email that will tell them they're in training. And once you activate this, they will get double the dose of phishing simulations. Now, all of our communications, also the phishing simulations and every internal communication that the platform has, sends all of the content in the employee's native language. And we educate, we train in 40 languages. Now, I can show you this on the right-hand side. These are all the available languages. You don't have to choose the language in which you want to send. This is done automatically. This is just for me to show you that this is automatically done and sent to the employee in their native language. The reason we do this is because we found out that employees that are trained in their native language are trained much, much faster. So this is another step that we take in order to train your employees much faster. So this is the manager program. For the time alluded today, I do want to show you one more. Let me go and show you the awareness bytes. To provide a comprehensive solution for the phishing simulations, we offer continuous awareness bytes. Those are educational tools. This is a bi-weekly email sent to your employees in their native language automatically that provides your employees education on different topics, security topics. You can see the repository of topics on the left-hand side over here. Again, there's a lot of data here, nothing for you to do. Just click activate. And for each one of these topics, we send a bi-weekly email that ends with a quiz question. Now, this is a mobile-friendly platform, and your employees will get this within their mobile. They can read it whenever they want. And they can click on the quiz question. If they click, for example, true, so we would provide just-in-time training, positive reinforcement, you rock, okay, a short video on why, and a little bit more tips. If, for example, they click false, then we politely educate them and we say, well, we disagree, and we provide the video for further training, just-in-time training. We can also see the engagement for the continuous awareness bytes. So if we go to analytics, to resilience, and we can see the engagement for the continuous awareness bytes as well. Let me show you over here, analytics, awareness bytes. So we can see the engagement, we can see how many employees clicked on the quiz, opened the email, and we provide these statistics. If you want a deep dive into your analytics, into your data, we provide very in-depth data. You can see, this is, for example, the phishing simulations. You can see everything, which attacks work, in what region, what attacks perform the best, even down to the employee level, your high-risk group, down to the employee level. So one last feature for today that I would like to share with you is even our quick reporting. We know that as security departments and IT departments, you do need to provide your board or management a very quick, concise reporting of what is going on within the organization. So we even solved this for you with our fastest training. Let's say I'm going to go to account management. And within account management, all I have to do, again, just one click, I can download a report that would reflect the organizational performance to that date. Once I download this report, it's a PPT. Okay, you can edit this as well. Let me open this. And our report will show you the new highlights. You can see in this report the overview of the attack sand, in what languages, the phishing summary, the employees in your high-risk group, and how this is performing over time. You can see the most improving departments, most vulnerable departments, best performing attack on veteran employees, and a summary. We do this because we want to provide you with the quickest and most concise reporting that you need in order to present management. So this is a CybeReady platform in a quick live demo. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to send me an email with a question. This is my email, Emma@CybeReady. Put it up there. And I do want to thank you for joining me today and taking the time to learn about CybeReady. Thank you so much.